Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa, and I love everything colorful makeup, especially indie brands, especially this past year in 2024, where I have been able to invest in my favorite indie brands that I have watched my favorite YouTubers here, the beauty gurus who I love. Yeah, so still raw and not editing. I don't know what my fucking problem is, to be honest. I think it's fear. I just need to do it. You know what I mean? I just need to do it. Even if the videos come out friggin' stupid, like my first few videos here, when I had posted my very first few videos, I forgot to put shit in the description boxes and there was no thumbnail. So I just need to get over the fear of editing and just friggin' do it. Just grab my computer and just do it. My vanity lights, I don't know what's going on. So I have my main two lights over here and then my vanity lights, which are on warm, and they shouldn't be. I don't know what's going on. So the lighting is going to be off a little bit here. And so I do apologize. So anywho, y'all know what I do. I start the look over on my TikTok, which my TikTok is linked over on my page. So if you would love to join me over on TikTok, would love to have you. The more the merrier, I always say. And I am going to tell you, as you could tell by the title, this is an ENSLEY ring product. So with that, be kind in the comments. That's all I'm going to say. All right, here we go. So I'm going to recreate this look on this eye. My eye's already primed, and I actually had already taken a fluffy brush, my Singe EO3. And this is the What the Fox palette. Now, this is from the Woodland Creatures collection. I'm not sure if she's going to continue to do more or if it was just for the rest of 2024. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And I did, I did ask her, you know, I said, is this going to be for a whole year? Like for all the way up to October 2025 or what? So, but I'm going to show you because I have all three of these, and this had just come in a couple of days ago and I've only played with it a couple of times. So, I usually will start over on TikTok and create the look there, and then over here, do a step-by-step tutorial recreating it on the other eye. So, again, this is the What the Fox. Love this, WTF. And this is the color story. And this one, I'm not as fond of. Actually, I don't really care for this shade here. It doesn't look good on my skin tone. It might look good on your skin tone though. This green is when you put it down on your lid, and I'm going to swatch this for you. When you put it on your lid, it's a lot lighter. So you're able to definitely, you know, blend out. I think that this is a palette that you can take I'll tell you the names. The vanilla here is called For Real. And this multi, or it could be even hollow, is Clever. And this is pine green color, and it's called Sly Fox. And this is like a turquoise green. And this is Forest Fox. This is Vixen, this multi-chrome here. And this one, it's like a brick brown red, and it's called Mischievous. So I'm going to swatch these, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to compare all three, because you definitely could use these as companion palettes as well. And of course, they're magnetic palettes, And so you can, change them around if you want to. Perfect for travel. And I do have an affiliate code with ENSLEY Rain, and it is all capital letters, FFM Lisa, and it will save you 10%. If you use it, I do get commission from that. So if you do use it, I really do appreciate you so much. Thank you. If you don't, that's okay too. Just use a creator's code so you get some moolah off, you know? So I'm going to show you the other two. And here they are. So the first one was in October, and this is Nutty by Nature. And this one is my favorite one. Okay? This is my favorite. And here is the color story for this one. Okay? I love the yellow, the mustard orange, the kind of grunginess, a little bit of it. It's neutral, but it's still warm, and I have created some really beautiful looks with this, and I love these two multis here. So this one by far is my favorite so far. I do hope she continues to do these at least for 12 months. I would love to see it just be a series for a year. You know what I mean? I think this is a great alternative if you want to try the brand, because it is at a higher price point. So if you want to try the brand, this is definitely a great alternative. And hopefully as she keeps adding to the collection, you'll have more choices. But there's also, she sells singles as well. So, there's that option as well. But as far as palettes go, I think that it's a really great option. And she also had just launched after Christmas, which adds to the Moon collection, which is Wolf Moon and Snow Moon. And I will be getting those two palettes, so stay tuned for that. I usually don't reach for singles. I don't really reach for singles. I do have a magnetic palette, but I'm just not the singles kind of, I'd rather reach for a palette, be done with it, you know what I mean? Because these multi-chromes, halos, and duos, and specialty shades that are placed inside these palettes are enough for me, to be honest. I mean, the collector's mentality says, yes, you want them, but I don't need them. And I know I'll never reach for them. So it's going to be A, wasted money, B, wasted space. You know what I mean? So this is the Nutty by Nature, and this is my favorite one. This is the one that was released in October, the very first one. And then we have the little bunny. Again, I think the creatures are so cute. And here's the little bunny, and this is Happy Go Lucky. And this is the color story for this one. I really love this shade right here. Now, in the pan, it almost looks like it's like a chocolatey, but when you shear this out, it's like a burgundy. I don't know. It's very hard to explain. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to shear this out. Dude, why is my camera not focusing? So can you see that it, oh my gosh, why is my freaking camera fucking doing that? All right. So it's like this wine burgundy when you shear it out. And it's really, really pretty. So I think basically how these came out are how I'm ranking them. The first one, Nutty by Nature, is my favorite. This one comes in second place, and for the color story. And yeah, the shades, I've created really beautiful looks, especially deeping out the corner with this. Beautiful. So that one is Happy Go Lucky. And then, of course, December's is the What the Fox. The fox is so freaking cute, can't even. But I'm just not in love with the color story. In the pictures, I was very curious, and I was like, that green looks really, really pretty. This one does, But this one, and I fucking love green, purple, and blue eyeshadows. Love, okay? Especially green. Excuse me. Especially green shadows. And this being like a turquoise green, on my skin tone, it just, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's this look. Is it my best look? Not really. But I mean, it came out okay. I think it came out pretty. And of course, you know, look at the shift on that. That's just beautiful, period. This shade, it seems like she almost throws a shade in there that you think you know what it's going to be. But once you swatch it, it's not. It's like the complete opposite of what you thought. Again, this is like a brick, and I might as well just do the swatching. So this is like a brick red brown, which this one is the Mischievous, and then this pine green, which is definitely darker in the pan than when you swatch it or on the lid. And this is Sly Fox. The turquoise green that I'm really not into is Forest Fox. And then this vanilla shade is For Real. So I am just going to swatcheroo. That's For Real. And I apologize ahead of time if my nail kind of catches these. Always, you know, the ENSLEY Rain formula, highly pigmented. But okay, so I'm just gonna shear this out a little so you can see that when blended out, it's much, much lighter. You see? And then here's that turquoise, okay? It's like this really dark turquoisey green. You know what I mean? And then that is kind of like shearing it out, right? So those are the mattes. And I'm gonna have to grab another, which I think this is my last one. Yes, it is. So those are the mattes, and now I'm going to swatch out the shimmers for you. And just be forewarned, definitely, you know, the green and the red, it definitely stains, but that's for all kind of like really dark color, like reds, purples, blues, greens, they kind of, oranges, they kind of tend to stain anyways. But so with that, these two, Clever and Vixen, and I'm telling you, so I put Clever, and you can see just how freaking gorgeous that is. So I had put that Clever on my brow bone and had put Vixen all on my lid here. In which, when we do this look together, you're going to see all this anyways. So I'm going to just swatch these real quick, and then we can get into the tutorial. Look at how freaking beautiful. And of course, it's nighttime. I need to, you know, get better at my time management with all of this too. So it's gorgeous, you know. I absolutely love ENSLEY Rain's formula. Absolutely love it. I'd say my top 5, you know, and I'm just mentioning them, you know, I'm not putting them in any specific order, you know. Bella Beauty Bar, ENSLEY Rain, Nomad, Unearthly Cosmetics, Glam Light. There's some new, well, not new, but, you know, there's some more indie brands that I'm going to be investing in this year. Glaminatrix, Wicked Widow, Gourmand Girls is another indie brand that I'm going to be looking into investing in. And there is a couple of others as well. So you're going to see them on my channel. And I'm super, super excited about the whole thing. And I have some awesome news for you guys. Like, as you know, or you may not know, if you have been on Nomad's Instagram, then you know that they're going to be launching a palette on the 14th. And so I am so grateful that I have been able to collaborate with them. And I do have a code, and it is active right now. So if you would like, and you know Nomad Cosmetics, my codes will always be the same, if at all possible. So it's still capital letters, FFM Lisa, in which will save you 10%. So I will put all this stuff in the description box for you down below. Ensley Rain's website, Nomad's website, my codes for both. And so, yeah. And so they're sending me the palette too. And I have no idea what it looks like or anything, but I am so fucking excited. I can't right now. I am so excited. And there is another one of my favorite indie brands that they want me to get back in touch with her in March. It's not set in stone, and I really don't want to say anything just yet, but I'm like, what is happening? I never thought in a million years, you're like, even if it's a one-time collaboration, you know what I mean? Like, a majority of my following is over on TikTok. And I have been so grateful for them, some of them coming over here and subscribing and showing me so much love. You know what I mean? And then all of you that have subscribed, whether you found me by search or my shorts or just here on the YouTube home and deciding to subscribe, like, you have no idea how much that means. I mean, thank you so much. And now, especially with the whole Ensley Rain thing, if you stayed, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So there is so much that I want to do on this channel that I'm like, where do I begin first? I'm kind of overwhelmed at the same time. And I had talked about the music and the makeup, music inside the makeup. Now, I wanted to post that today, but I think I'm going to post it tomorrow because I had said I was going to hopefully start it Monday. But now that I've got everything kind of like written down and what I wanted to do, what I want to do and how I want it to go, basically it's just filming and then the whole editing piece, which that is going to be my first video with editing. If we're getting down to brass tacks. And I don't know how long this fucking thing's gonna take me, or if it's gonna look like shit, or am I gonna get copyright by accident with this whole thing? I don't know. But you're gonna be here for it. You're gonna be here for it. So this is, yeah, it's unedited. Sorry. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I need to take a freaking drink of water. All right. So yeah. And with that, we're going to get to this tutorial. But before I forget, because I'm really bad at, I always keep my protectors on all of my palettes. But sometimes I get like squirrel moments and I frickin' forget. So before I forget, I'm going to get these ones put away just so I don't forget. So yay! All right. Oh, wow, that made a mess. Well, I hope everybody is doing amazing. And holy crap, my hair is just not wanting to cooperate today. It just doesn't. But that's okay. All right. So, like I said before, over on TikTok, I already took my fluffy brush and I had put the Fur Real all over my lid. Maybe I'll just go in one more time, just for shits and giggles, you know. And pretty much just putting that in my crease, dusting over my lid, on my brow bone, not really giving two shits about, you know, what it looks like, because this is really a very light color, especially when you're just shearing it. I mean, you can build it up for sure. But this is definitely used as a transition color for sure. I'm blending out. All right, wipe that off. And once again, you know, I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me put on like liquid eyeliner, because I did a very thick wing, and I used my Glam Light liner. I friggin' love this thing. I was very disappointed in the House Labs one. This is a natural brush, and the frickin' thing dried out. Like, I used it maybe 4 times and it dried out. And I don't know, is it just me? Let me know in the comments. Do you have the House Labs new liquid liner? Because I have just about almost every product from House Labs, and I can tell you every single one is fucking fire. But this was disappointing. So if you have this, please do let me know in the comments. Did you go through the same thing, like use it a few times and the frickin' thing dried out? I can tell you the best one I've ever used is by Glossier. Yeah, awesome. So let me shut my trap. So I'm going to take my, okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to have you guys watch me do a wing and just not editing. So I did a heavy wing with my black liquid liner, and then these lashes are from the Divination collection. They're the full lash one, and I just cut them down from the Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh collection. So I had put those on, and I am so friggin' horrible about putting lashes on. It's the worst thing that I deal with besides my brows. I hate it, but I love to wear them, you know? And I did get the Benefit, just the sample, deluxe sample of the Bad Gal Bang. And I love the brush on this. And I know I'm getting off topic, but I can't help it because I love makeup. And yeah, I love the brush on this. I love that it's a rubber wand. It grabs. I have small almond-shaped eyes. So this type of wand, I love. I don't like the hourglass-shaped ones. I don't like a thick, because I fucking poke myself in the eye every time. Like, no. No. And my other favorite is by Essence. Period. Just saying. Okay. Now that I got that out of my system. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty domed brush. It is, and this was the Hooded Eye set. This is the 207. And I'm going to go into that pine green, which is the Sly Fox. And I am going to start really coat my brush. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to use my mirror. We're already at we're at 24 minutes, y'all. Can you believe that? I'm going to hopefully, this is going to be an hour. Like, it just is. So, okay. I'm going to put this right in my crease, but I'm going to just start with tapping it on. And I know, and I'm actually, my brush straight on, kind of creating that false crease, but going into my normal crease. Because us gals here, we have hooded eyes. So, you know, we gotta do shit a little different. But anyway, I don't like this lighting. I don't like it at all. This is on strictly all warm lighting. And it is not going to show. See, this is the lighting I should have it on, but for whatever reason, my vanity light is, I think the wiring or something is going in it. I need a new vanity anyways. My hubby, when he was just so kind and he got me this vanity, but he didn't realize the dimensions were just like, this is a very small vanity. So we're going to be looking for a new one here pretty soon. But I was just so grateful that he even got me one. This thing took like 12 hours to put together. And yeah, I put it together myself. And it was a pain in the ass. So I'm just kind of bringing this down. Literally just laying this color down right in my real crease. And these are so highly pigmented that literally you don't have to dip into the pan several times, you know what I mean? You can, I mean, unless you can do whatever you want, but for me, like, this is highly pigmented enough, so I just usually drag the pigment that I already have on my lid and kind of utilize what I have already. So I am super excited to start this music inside the makeup. And I don't want to spoil it by telling you the first song that I'm going to be using. I can tell you it's going to be a rock song for sure. And what I was thinking about, though, what I will say is this. As I'm playing the music, the song, and as I create the look, after I tell you what palette I chose, and as I'm creating the look, I'm going to talk about the band, the history of the band, stuff like that. You know, when the song came out, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hey, if I just came across you and you just heard that, hopefully that interests you. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Please do subscribe, comment, all of that, because it truly does help my channel out. It truly does. And turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss any of my content, because I will be uploading a minimum of 3 times a week is my goal. Hopefully more, but we'll see. I really definitely will be 3 times a week. And because of the holidays, I kind of got behind, to be honest. And because I was, watching editing videos till they were coming out of my fucking ears. Like, oh my God. And and I do talk to a couple of creators on here, and I think they're beautiful ladies, and they create some really amazing looks. And I know I had mentioned one, and her name is Katie. And hopefully, because I know a lot of my peeps would love her. Like, the looks that she does, music, all that kind of stuff, right? So I told her I was going to give her a shout out, especially like on the video for the music inside the makeup. Because the last time I forgot to tag her. I forgot to put her thing in so you guys could go over to her channel and subscribe. So, oops, sorry about that, Katie. And I am known for, like, when I comment on someone's video, I swear, I write a fucking book, I swear. And I apologize ahead of time. I don't know. I talk a lot anyway, and there's no different in my comments. You know, I'm just a strange one. Love me or hate me, I guess. I don't know. But Katie was nice enough to subscribe to my channel as well, and I thought that was really nice of her. And again, we truly do have quite a few things in common, just like there was a couple of other creators that I have subscribed to on here. That I felt like, yeah, we definitely have, you know, quite a bit in common, you know, even life stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not just about loving makeup and indie brands and music and all that kind of shit. It was more, it's more than that. You know what I mean? And so, and for me, you know, reaching out to people, it's kind of scary at the same time. I mean, I don't like being the fear of rejection, or, I mean, nobody likes that, right? Or who knows? Some, you know, I have an issue with me assuming that people think the worst of me. I don't know why. It's always been just a fear in the back of my head. And I know that, you know, not everybody's going to get along, and not everybody is going to like, you know what I mean? But when you put yourself out there, especially like being a creator, and because that's what we're doing, is really, we're putting ourselves out there. And you're afraid of, oh, well, maybe this person might not like me, or may think I'm fucking weird, or I don't know, you know? So, but I always do take that chance though. And I just reach out because I want to be able to lift other creators. I want to lift other women up. Just like I love supporting indie brands, especially woman-owned indie brands. I mean, an indie brand is an indie brand. Like, I love Manny MUA. And I have yet to try anything from Lunar Beauty. But I hear that his products are amazing. So I love to lift people up, period. And hopefully, you can only hope that you get that in return. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can't, you don't know what other people are going to do. You can just be like, hey, and kind of leave it at that, you know? But you got to start somewhere. Friendships start somewhere. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically, this brush I really love because it blends too, and that's kind of what I'm doing. And sometimes I can go overboard because I'm talking. But I've kind of got it blended out where I want it anyway for now. And then I'm going to take, wipe that off. I'm just going to do my lower lash line just to kind of do it. If I can find the darn thing that I wanted to use. So I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to take that same green and go down to my lower lash line. Like so. Hopefully you guys can see right. But I'm only going to go, I'd say about halfway with the green. Kind of stamping it in. And what I love about this brush, which it's the Singe Beauty EO7, is it blends too. So you can stamp, drag, blend, you know, get it all done at the same time. I'm going to go in one more time. And I can definitely say recording my videos like on my phone, when I go to upload the frickin' things, oh my God, what a frickin' process that is. Because YouTube's got to friggin' prepare the video, which can take forever. And then, like, my phone has, I don't even remember it. It's an iPhone 15, but I have, like, a lot of storage. But it takes forever for YouTube to prepare it, because my videos are usually at least an hour, right? Because we're not editing just yet, when I thought I was going to be. And then, oh no, that's not all. Once it's done freaking being prepared, then you've got to edit it. Like, you got to put in the title, the thumbnail, do all the yada yada stuff, right? And then the description, where the description box is. So then you got to do that. And then you upload it, which it seems like it takes just as long to upload as long as how long the video is, to be honest. So that kind of sucks for right now. I don't know if it's any different on a computer, which I'll be finding out tomorrow. So, and that's providing that the editing goes well on this video. But even if the editing doesn't go well on the video, I'm still going to use my computer, not my phone. I just need to push myself to do it. I have to do it. So I'm going to I wiped off my brush, and I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go into that brick brown red, which is Mischievous. And I'm going to do the inner part like I did over here. Like so. And I'm going to pull that right tight up into my tear duct too. And like I was saying before, the computer that I have, it's a laptop, and it is a Mac Air, and it's only a couple of years old. As of 2025, it's 3 years old. So it's not that bad, like, but for whatever reason, when I first got it, and I put my Bluetooth on and whatnot, and I wanted to, like, pair with my phone, and it wouldn't do that, and I wanted to update the software, because the software on my phone is, like, 18 now, and I'm not sure why it's not letting me. So that's something before I do anything tomorrow, is to get my computer software updated to where it needs to be. Make sure my phone and everything is connected the way that it should be. All right, that's good enough. I'm going to wipe off my brush. And then I'm going to take one of my favorite brushes from Cosmic Beauty, and it's this lavender set, and I think it's a CB4. Yeah. And I'm going to go into that vanilla, and I'm going to blend these two underneath. I'm going to start out in the corner. And I'm pretty sure I went in twice on my right eye, so I never like a really blown out look underneath my eyes. I have enough texture and shit going on down there. I don't need to have a bunch of, no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I never liked that look on me. Kudos if you can pull it off, but not I, said the blind man behind the bush. Okay, so like that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take one of my favorite brushes, as y'all know, from Glamlight, from the Friday the 13th set. I love this shader brush with a passion. And I still haven't got another set. And I need to, because I want to make sure I have a backup. And this is driving me nuts. So sorry, I have to take this off. Just because the shimmers are flaking on it's, yeah. So, there. So I'm going to go into, for real, the vanilla color. And I'm going to start blending this green. I'm going to start on the inside here. My brow bone. And then, oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh my gosh, I swear I'm not so not organized. Is like I did over here, putting a piece of tape so I don't have to deal with concealer and all that. So this is what I do, you know? You don't have to do this. And to be honest, there's a lot of times I'll just do my eyes first before I even do my base. Just in case, like with fallout and all that kind of stuff. And then I can just take my cellular water and a Q-tip and, you know, and be done. Or even tape. But I like to use tape. I don't like to have to go back in, especially if I've already powdered and shit. I don't want to have to, yeah, not fun. So I'm going to go in one more time in For Real, which is the vanilla. And this will be twice. And go over that harsh line. And this is, see, my frickin' lights are doing it again, y'all. So I do apologize. And then I'm going to start the blend. Oh, it came back on. Full blast anyway. I'm just doing light circles, windshield wipers, light pressure. And I know that there may be a majority of you might already know how to do all this. I'm still practicing. I am nowhere near really great at this. This is kind of why I also wanted to start this journey, is to practice and get better at this. And this is just what works for me in having hooded eyes and mature skin. Hence going to be 50 years old, like I've said many times here in a couple months. And I know what works for me. I know, you know, as far as brushes go, what I like to use, what works. So there may be a majority of you that already know all this, but some of my queens that have followed me over from TikTok, and I know they watch my videos, the ones that do not. So, or anybody that joins my channel that doesn't know. So that's why I'm kind of just like explaining this, being a tutorial kind of step by step of this is what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I'm using, because I know some people who already know what they're doing. I have seen a lot of comments on other creators. Oh, it gets so irritating when you say, this is the brush I'm using and, you know, the blend. And I'm like, really, Karen? Really? Why can't we just be kind? Can't we just be kind? And if you don't have any, didn't you ever see Bambi? Didn't your mama ever teach you to, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all? You know what I'm saying? I just, Lord. Anywho, I guess that's my rant. But that's why, you know, and it's a tutorial. So, I mean, if you clicked on it, then clearly. So this is the green. So in the pan, and of course, you know, of course, blending it out though too with the vanilla, but that definitely doesn't all, but I have built it up, but you can see that it also, it's a little bit lighter on the lid than it is in the pan. Not too much, but it is. All right, I'm gonna clean off my brush. And then I'm gonna go back to my dome brush. Now, again, this is what works for me. Is this the right thing to do? Is this how we do? Like, is it? No, I don't know. This is just me playing and me, you know, this is just how I do things. And maybe it may work for you. And if you came across and you found my video, hi, my name is Lisa. I love everything colorful makeup. I have mature skin. I love indie brands. And I love Harley Davidson and rock and roll. And I like doing tutorials. And I'm hoping to build a safe, strong community with people like-minded who love the same things. And if that sounds like it's you, hopefully you'll subscribe. And if you subscribe, throw a comment down and say howdy. Thank you much. And hopefully you'll come back with my crazy ass. We're all a little mad here, aren't we? I know I am. I'm fucking nuts. Certifiable. Anyhow, I'm going to take my BK Beauty and I'm going to go into that turquoise color, which is the Forest Fox. Coat it really well. Tap off the excess. And now I'm going to, oh, we're at 47. Oh boy. So, okay, I want to make sure you guys can see this. I'm going into my natural crease, but using the brush straight on, okay? Because it's a domed brush, it's going to get into your natural crease, but it's also going to get on top of the hood as well, okay? And getting that, just for now, just to get the color on. I feel like I'm going to have to get more lighting, or maybe it's because of where my lighting is. I don't know. I know Katie had mentioned something about box lights. I'd like to check those out because I did see those on Amazon because I ordered these on Amazon, and it was a package of 2, and they're really cool, and they're fairly big lights. And they have, you know, the 3 settings, the warm, bright, and whatever mixture there. And you can adjust them. And it was a package of 2 for like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. But I remember, I think watching one of your videos, Katie, that you had mentioned about box lights. So I'm going to have to see about what those are about and what they're, you know, the information on it. So now I'm bringing this down onto my lid in the corner here. I've got my top part of my lid and my crease saturated. And yes, there's a harsh line, and that's okay. We're going to fix it. because I'm also tapping the edge, because like I said, this brush is really good about, if you're tapping it, it will blend out that harsh edge and give a small blend, as you can start to see. My son, he is actually, he's going to college to become a lawyer. And if you didn't know, I have my degree in lab science, in the sciences. I was a medical lab technician. So then I worked in my small hospital lab for like 2 years. Boy, I graduated, when did I graduate? Oh my gosh, that was back in 2007, y'all. Jeez. That was like a long freaking time ago. But I've always been in the medical field though. Either working at Harley Davidson or in the medical field. That's what I did. So, and when I worked for Harley, it was always when I needed to take a break from the medical field, because it is fucking stressful. And I always worked in motor clothes, and sometimes I would cover parts when needed. But it's always fun working for Harley, because, you know, brothers and sisters, they're all awesome people, family oriented. Man, bikers will give you the fucking shirt off their back. You know what I'm saying? They're just really good people. Yeah, there's a lot of bad eggs out there, so what? And unfortunately, they've kind of given a bad rap for the rest of us, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So now I'm going to go back in with my Glam Light brush. No, I'm not. I lied. Oh, here it is. This brush from Cosmic Beauty. And it is a bigger domed brush. Bro, fucking... Hello. Hi. Okay. So it's a bigger domed brush, but it's got like a slant to it. This one is CB2, again from the lavender set from Cosmic Beauty. You can see it's already stained green. I'm going to go into the light green, or not the light green, but the pine green here, Sly Fox. And I'm also going to mix it with For Real. So a little bit of the green, and then go into For Real, so that you get this kind of olive green, right? Tap off. And so this is how we get our in-between color. And I am going to blend that. Some circles here. And this is extremely just light, just really... windshield wiper movements. And then I'm gonna wipe it off. I swear, every time I don't know what it is. I think I mentioned it in another video too. Is every time I put makeup on, I get the sniffles. I don't understand. Because I don't have allergies. So now that I've wiped my brush off, I'm going to go back in and very gently, just like a tickle, to get that harsh line done, or blended out, I should say, as much as I can here with no extra product. Very lightly. Clean off my brush. Now I'm going to go back to my Glam Light brush and go back into just the vanilla. Start on the inner corner here because I want it to get to be light. Because in this palette, really, there's nothing, I mean, again, you can use the others as companion palettes, for sure. But in this palette itself, like, unless you just wanted to build this cream color, which you absolutely could, and just have that on the in part, you know what I mean? So I can just say that this one isn't my favorite palette, for sure. It's just not. And I'm bringing that cream color and dragging it into the green onto my lid in the corner here. Like so. And clean off my brush. Go back into the cream colored again. And go over right up onto the brow bone too. Out corners here. Kind of blending that upwards so that I can get that blend and some of that color upwards as well. So I'm kind of pushing the pigment but blending at the same time, if that makes sense. My lights are going crazy on this Vanity O. I don't even know. Kind of bringing it down. Clean off my brush. So that is where I'm at. And now I'm gonna put that, well, no, I'll put, yeah, I'll stick it in here for now. Right now, I'm going to use the two liners that I used are both from NYX. And this is the copper liner and a turquoise liner, because literally this really truly looks like a green turquoise look with a little bit of that brown red, right? So I had put the turquoise liner on the outside and the copper liner on the inside. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna underline with the turquoise as well. So again, on my lips, in case I don't know if I forgot to tell you, the Halloween 2 lip liner from Glam Light. I've been loving this. I really do need to get some new liners. I truly do. And the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. These are so awesome, you guys. I have two of them. This is in Riri, what I'm wearing. And then I have this one, which is like all that fussy or something like that. I want to get the hot chocolate one. And then there is another one that, at least 2 more, because these are so hydrating and they smell so good and they are so high shine. They are just gorge. And again, this is the Fenty Beauty, like gloss bombs or whatever. And love. So I'm going to take this copper. Again, these are the 2 from NYX. And this is in... I have to put my glasses on because I'm an old lady. Where is it? Aquamarine Dream is this one. And then the copper one from, and they're both from NYX, like I said, is Spicy Pearl. So that is what I'm using on the inside. And then I kind of overlap the turquoise. But I am taking this liner all the way into my tear duct here. Yeah, and then just overlap a little bit onto the turquoise there, like that. Yeah. And so now I am going to take, this is my all-time favorite to use for my brow bone, this brush, which I got at like Dollar General in a package of, like, this used to be my favorite blending brush. I still use it now and again. But this is like really flat, pointy, and I love using this for precision on my brow bone. So I'm going to take Clever, this one here, which is freaking gorgeous. And it's got mainly like a green gold colors. Oh, it's just gorgeous, as you can see on my brow bone. Gorge. And, whoo, look at that. Isn't that friggin', look at that. I want to say this is a hollow. Like, truthfully, because the other one is definitely a multi-chrome. And I fill that just like that. And then drag it down to my tail. Like so. Oh, so pretty. Wipe that off. I'm going to take my EO1, I believe it is, from Singe. I'm going to go back into that vanilla color, and I'm going to put that in the corner. Kind of blend it as well to the lower lash here. And I'm not going to put any shimmer on my corner, because once you see, like, you can already see the lid, there's definitely shimmer going enough on there. So I am going to wipe my brush off. And now I'm gonna put glitter glue, which is my NYX glitter glue. And I have a Morphe brush that I use. It's either my Morphe or Sephora. Like, it's this very tiny, small brush. Like, I definitely use this to cut crease, all that kind of stuff. And I'm waiting for Bella Beauty Bar to restock her glitter primer. And I'm pretty sure Unearthly has one too. I'm not sure if ENSLEY has one or not. I'm gonna put this all over. And I am gonna use that brick red. I'm gonna use it to, well, you'll see. And I kind of am, because there's going to be a little bit of transfer because of my hood, you know. But I don't want this to go too high on my hood. So I'm kind of going to give it like that cat eye shape a little bit. Yeah, like that. Wipe off my brush. Because that shit is sticky tacky. This brush has definitely seen better days. So now, and I'm not even going to spray my brush. I'm going to take Vixen, this multi, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. This is so gorge. Now, should I spray it? Yeah, probably. But that's okay. So, here's where the magic happens, peeps. I'm literally patting that. Do you see that? Oh my God. I never get sick of this moment. Let me know in the comments, when you get ready to put on your shimmer, do you get excited about it? Because I freaking do. It's just to see them like shift like that. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. And I'm trying to get right into that corner. Gonna follow it up. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Do you see that? Ooh, baby. Look at the... Gorge. I would definitely like using this as a companion palette with the others. This Vixen color, this Vixen multi, oh hell yeah. It would definitely be in my arsenal. So I'm gonna take that brick brown red. And I am going to blend it in on the side, and it actually is going to start to take on, like this multi is going to take on that color you're going to see. It's like, oh my God. So now I'm kind of trying to manipulate that as much as I can. God, that is... it never ceases to amaze me. Anytime I use like ENSLEY Rain's Multi-Chromes, Bella Beauty Bar, even with Nomad, like they're all like different formulas, but similar. They're just gorgeous. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to take that Glam Light shader brush. Where did it go? I just had it. Like, it was right in front of my face. Hi. Okay. Now I'm going to take the Mischievous Red, brick red brown thing, color. And I'm going to use it to blend on the side here. And I'm going to pull it in on top of the multi. And you know, I get a lot of people probably won't watch this video all the way through. I understand, you know what I mean? I mean, at nighttime, I can understand maybe if you're in bed watching video and you might watch an hour and 15-minute video, you know what I mean? And I understand during the day, a lot of people don't really have the time to watch an hour and 15-minute video. I get it. I understand. You know, at nighttime, again, if you're just chilling out in bed and you got a TV in your room, or if you're in your just chilling out for the night, you know what I mean? You're on YouTube and you're wanting to check out a tutorial. Well, hopefully mine came across, and if it did, hi, my name is Lisa and I love colorful makeup, if you can't tell. And I love indie brands. And hopefully you will, you know, subscribe, stick around. I have hooded eyes, mature skin, and I'm not afraid of color. I don't, and never will. I'm stuck in the 80s and 90s. I probably will never leave. Yeah. So I am bringing that in and blending that, and you can see it's starting to take on that. It's just gorgeous. And I love that this shader brush, again, you know, just tapping, it will blend. Oh, my vanity lights are doing some funky things again, guys. I'm sorry. Like so. So that right there, y'all, is the look. Step-by-step tutorial. Again, I'm not gonna make you like watch me put on mascara and a lash, because legit, this is the finished look. All complete liquid eyeliner and lash. That is the finished look for sure. And it is gorge, in my opinion. I think this came out really pretty. This just isn't my color as far as the turquoise color. But again, you can use the other palettes as companion palettes. And I think that's actually really a great idea. And it's also having a 6-pan for ENSLEY Rain. If you want to just try the brand and not have to spend $75 for a palette. This one, their very first one, the Nutty by Nature, was $32. The second one, Hoppy Go Lucky, was $26. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is $34. 34 or 36 US dollars. It's one of the two, but this is What the Fox, and this was the December from the Woodland Creatures from ENSLEY Rain. Again, I think these are great for travel. They're magnetic pans, and you can use them, interchange them. This one is my least favorite But still, I had a blast creating, and I hope you did too. Yes, it is an hour and 15 minutes long, and I'm going to have to throw myself onto the computer tomorrow, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time because the editing is probably going to be fucking weird, or really, I don't even know. We shall see. But tomorrow, the video starting music inside the makeup. And also, I thought about doing a video on the Bella Beauty Bar. Now, I've already created a look with this. I've only used it twice. So I really would love to dip back into this. And I know Katie, she was like, man, she had an issue with one of the shades. And I had watched her video, actually the last few videos that she's made. And there was another creator as well, that there was kind of like a solution or how actually to really use this palette. So I think I'm going to do another video on this beautiful palette, which is from Bella Beauty Bar. It's the Realm of Fairies. It's freaking a monochromatic purple, blue blurple. That was the collaboration with Sassy Fairy in Triple B. And it is just, it's freaking gorgeous. And so, you know, there's some chunky shades in here. Okay, so this one, I think this one too. There's 4 that are like, have more of a chunkier consistency. And so with textured eyes, you know, I know the first look that I didn't have any issues. However, that doesn't mean that I might not run into that. And I would think using a glitter glue would fill in the texture so that it wouldn't be so bad. But then again, you never know. But I think truly it's like a matte, a shimmer, kind of one and done. But then you can get creative with it too. So I think I'm going to create a video. And it's kind of going to be similar to the one that I saw with the creator. But I'm going to do it in my own way so that it's my own creation, but just off of a similar idea. Just so hopefully that will be of some help. And I am going to tag Katie. I think you guys would love her. She's got full of energy, really fun, does some amazing looks. So yeah, I'm going to actually tag her this time. Sorry about that, Katie, the first one. So my peeps, go over and show her some love and subscribe, because I think you guys would really dig her. And that, my peeps, is that for the What the Fox by Ensley Rain. And thank you if you stuck by me for an hour and 18 minutes. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. Again, I am affiliated. I have an affiliate code, and it is all capital letters FFM Lisa. It'll save you 10%. And yes, I do get a little commission if you use my code. If you do, I appreciate it so, so much. And I will leave everything in the description box for you guys. So I hope I see you guys tomorrow in the comments. Chat amongst yourselves. Give me some feedback. What do you think about this look? What do you think about the Woodland Creatures collections? Do you guys have any Woodland Creatures collections? Do you have What the Fox? Let me know in the comments. I hope, if you're new, I hope you subscribe. Please do like and comment and share, because it truly helps my channel out. So with that, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Until next time.